How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Farming Simulator 2025, and today I'm going to be dropping into my career. I need to make some money because I recorded a video today specifically for like showing the upgrades to my farm, and I was like, it's cool, we'll do this, and then I forgot to push record. So fun, all fun and games. It really is. It's so much fun when you're a YouTuber. And you forget to push the one button that means the most. And yep, it was doomed from the start. So yeah, we're basically back onto this. Need to grind, basically. So I need to take like as many missions as I can. Need to get the AI. May get the AI involved, just depending, because, well, it always helps to have a little bit of help. Really does. So we're going to be taking a few missions. I've got like literally 1 day to go until my harvest happens. So got to do that. I got to have money to feed my chickens because we upgraded today. Well, I upgraded today. We didn't. I did. So yeah, it was all fun. That and basically me going through a little bit of sort of like in and out of consciousness. It's all fun and games until I get hurt, which was today. Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying. Oh, I can't lift my shoulder properly. It hurts. Right, it literally... there. Like, right there. Right across my collarbone. Oh, yeah, it's painful, but I'm alright. I'm living. Also, I did download the new map, which is very interesting. It looks very, very survivally. So, yeah, I may be looking into that. Right. It's ready to harvest. No. I think we've got, like, I can do one more day. Don't want to touch it yet. We might have to wait until it's longer, but it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, no. There we go. Anyways, how much water have I got left? 13, that's good. I've already dealt with the chickens. So I moved all my chickens. I did have 2 chicken sheds, 2 chicken lots here. Now we've got into like the one big one, so this can hold up to 350 chickens. So currently I have 2 roosters, and I think there was 250 hens in there. So we'll have full population at some point. And these guys eat like 800 grain a day. Yep. So yeah, we're doing missions today. The odd job Hybridsteel. Let's have a look. Okay, 9 grand. That seems good enough. Oh, what is it? It's sunflowers. You know what? I mean, I haven't done sunflowers before. Or have I? Maybe. I'll borrow the items. I don't even know how much the borrowing was. I just went, yeah, sure, we'll do it. Okay, we're going to get like 8 grand out of this. That's not bad. Not bad at all. What I will do... Evening, Claus. How you doing, buddy? What we will do is I'll jump this on the front. Right, and where am I going? Lot number 49, which is just down the road. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing completely fine apart from my shoulder. How you doing, Promethean? Basically, about an hour and a half ago, for some obscure reason, my shoulder decided, hey, I'm gonna spaz out on you now, and you're not gonna enjoy it, but screw you. And that's what it felt like. So all across from my collarbone to my actual shoulder blade, and I don't know, it hurts, and it didn't hurt after I went to the gym this morning. I'm exhausted from being at the gym this morning because of like I went to the next level of like deadlift, but this only just started like an hour ago, so maybe I've pulled something by just sitting down. I don't know, it's weird, but it actually feels like a sports injury because I've never had it before. So yeah, very strange, very strange. But apart from that, I'm okay. Right, I might just let the AI go for this. They're rolling out a patch for this soon. Oh no. What's the patch? A lot. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna be. So for me, I'm actually gonna be stopping for December. It is lowered. Oh, I need to unfold the harvester. Right, okay. G, unfold harvester. I think Claus might be talking about a different update. So for me, I'm actually in about 6 days. I'm going to be making like end of season 1, and then I'm going to launch it as like a big video because, well, I can basically. The idea is it's almost like Clarkson's Farm style, or like a TV show. If you watch season 1, which was me struggling with this, that, and the other, yada yada yada, then season 2 is going to be like the next part, which is where I'll be buying into Money Farm. But I won't be starting that until January because Gold Mining Sims season starts in the next 6 days, and I'm very tempted to basically jump into season mode because I haven't done it for a little while, and I think it'd just be nice just to sort of end the year on it again. I did say it might just be one of those things that I do like once or twice a year, one of them being the end of the year. It did load into the game a lot faster today. I may have downloaded this update already, just subconsciously, so it just happened. It's a long way. It is a really big field. Actually, you know what? Zombie chicken. How you doing, bud? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, for me, it's all. Yeah, I'm playing this until the end of the month, until Gold Rush's season's about to start, and then I'm going for there. Life been interesting lately? For you, I don't know. Has it? I just got myself a small tractor with 250 horsepower, but it's unstable as hell. You can really throw it around the place. I think I'm going to be buying the one I've been renting for a little while, because it works and it's just easy to do what I need it to do. But yeah, it's this sort of my little struggle for the last sort of couple. I wouldn't say struggle. So my building up over the last couple of days is more just the end of my season coming up, and then season 2 starts probably in January when I come back from the Gold Rush, because I think on the grapevine there's going to be a demo for Gold Mining Sim 2 out sometime next year. So I want to be looking into that. And I've got this feeling that Gold Mining Sim 2 for me is going to be a big thing, because it always is. And I think that it's going to be sort of, I'm going to be doing it for a little while. It's going to be, I'm probably going to be like season moding it, like episodes. Is this game worth it? Haven't played one since 2019. If you're going to buy this one, personally, if you can get it cheaper, get it cheaper. That's my advice. If you don't mind spending 42 quid on this game, go ahead, spend the money on the game. Me personally, I was going to buy this from CD Keys because I wasn't willing to drop 40 odd quid on this game. I was going to drop like 25. Because I find the fact that this game is so bloody expensive now is not even funny. Like 2000 and was it the last one that came out with 2022 was what, £25 now, and then you got this one at 40 quid. It's like doubled in price. I wouldn't spend $70 on this game. I'd spend half that. If you can get it from a key website, do that instead. Honestly. But yeah, I need to do a load of odd jobs, basically because I need to afford stuff. And at the moment, these jobs, like for this one, this is like, you know, 7-8 grand for this mission. I might as well do the mission because it would be worth it. So anything with a high price tag on it is something I'm basically looking at doing. But yeah, I want to do Gold Rush season next is $50. Okay, if you can get it cheaper, get it cheaper. Honestly. That's just my opinion though. If you enjoy playing this game and you don't mind the price for it, that's fine. You think they'll have a winter sale? I reckon they'll probably do like an end of year, like Cyber Monday maybe. They might knock like 10% off it again. You know, 10% seems to be like the regular price of, like, when it comes to a new game being knocked out, that's pretty much what you're going to expect. 10% this. If anybody's interested, well, the new season of what's 30 to US dollars, about 35. Yeah, it's a 30 quid is about 37 US dollars. So if you can get it for 37, that's a good price. Roughly, I think that's roughly what it costs. $38.84. See, that's just off the top of my head. I wouldn't say that was too bad. $38. Yeah, if you can get the game for $38 from a key website, yeah, do it. There's plenty out there. I'm not sure what's readily available in the US for like key websites, but yeah, I'd get it from there personally. But that's if you don't mind paying the price. That's all right. I need to bring my tractor over. Well, I say my tractor. It's not my tractor. Did you ever figure out your living situation? How do you mean? If you're talking about things that if it was something that was before 2023, I ain't got a clue anymore. My brain's fried, mate. In real life, well, I'm living in a flat. It's about normal. We've been here for. We've been here since 2000 and. Hold on, how long have I lived here for now? I've been here for 8 years. You were trying to get some type of liar. No, never, mate. Not me. I'm a full-time carer, but I was a full-time carer before then. If I was, I can't remember that conversation. But no, currently it's like we need to be moved because of Kerry's mobility, but I think we're gonna have to sign in with a couple of other housing associations just because of like the situation she's in there. And the one that we're with is just shite. It's like nothing ever comes up, and if it does, there's like 600-700 other people waiting for that same place as you are. It's because everyone's moving out of London, and they're all coming down. They're all coming right down into the southeast now. So all houses are being like bunged up by like loads of other people now, and it's getting harder to find a house. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna have to look into like going to several different places to try and find a place to live now, because every time I look on that website, it's literally just 1-bedroom flats, and we're a family of 4, so we can't live in a 1-bedroom flat. Yeah, it's not great. Let's put it that way. But I did. There was a picture on Lad Bible that came up today, and it was like, "Oh, you could buy this house in London for £900,000." It was like a 4-bedroom semi-detached house, and I was like, "Okay, cool. What could I buy in the north of the country? I could buy a fucking mansion just outside Blackpool for 800 grand. It came with like 5 bedrooms, swimming pool, land, and everything. I was like, I'd rather live there. I don't care about the people in Blackpool because they're not going to live where I would live. But that looks like a nice house." 800 grand for basically what looked like a manor house. It was amazing. But yeah, I wish I had that sort of money. I really do. So yeah, it's sort of an inspiration of why I need to, like, this is why I keep considering doing a different channel. But I'm going to keep this one around for as long as I possibly can. But I feel like if I want to sort of do something else, more, I don't know, more selling my soul, then I think I need a new channel. Because I feel like some of the stuff that I've played on this game, on this channel, has actually put people off from watching. And it's not really focused, it's just me pissing around on stuff. So I feel like I need a channel just to do that sort of like brainless stuff. Where I'm like, I don't really, doing things like storage options I could do on this channel, but things like game reviews and demos and stuff like that. Maybe like a series of a game that has nothing to do with this channel. I can't put it on here, I need to put it somewhere else. But yeah, it's all these little things that I should do, and I really need to, because I think it's just the way it needs to be. I really do. I mean, a castle's a bit of a far stretch because most castles are protected by National Trust. so you can't buy a castle. But what most people are referring to as a castle is it's an actual manor house. I don't think you can actually buy a castle. Let's have a look. Buying a castle in the UK. Castles for sale by Savills. So when they say a castle, I mean they're talking about like an actual manor house style. One of these. So that's £900,000. That's a castle. That's Tunstall Road in Carntham in Lancaster. That's 900 grand. That's seen as a castle. It's called Ballingall Castle, but it doesn't look like a castle, does it? Yeah. You can buy Glenborough Castle, which is right there. You know, that one for 2.3 million. That's nearly a full car. That's nearly a castle. That's like an actual it's called Seaton Castle, but it doesn't look like an. You know, when you think of a castle, you think like turrets and bits and pieces. That's 8 million. That's 1.2. That's basically a manor house. I wouldn't call that a castle. It's close. You can buy the Corby estate. But yeah, some really nice place in the UK to buy. And see, that's like this. This is the sort of place that you go, wow, that's gonna be really expensive. No, that's 650 grand. 650,000. Look how many windows you get. Oh, look at the size of it. £600,000, and look what your money could buy. If I won the lottery, that's where that's where I would love to. I'd love to live in something like that. I wouldn't give a crap about anything else. It's just, no, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm moving out. I don't get. Yeah, the UK. If you go to certain places in the UK, it's cheap. If you go to other places in the UK, it's ridiculous. To put it into perspective, that's 600 grand. If you had that where I live, you're not going to get a lot. Oh, we're full. That's why I won't turn back on. Okay. Yeah. That's £600,000 to buy something like that massive house. Down south, you're looking at like a 4-bedroom house. There's a place down the road from me. It's a 4-bedroom. It's 555 grand. 550 grand. I'm like, yeah, I can't afford it. I can't afford nothing, by the way. I can afford just about a packet of crisps at the moment because Christmas has basically wiped me out. Oh, that's not good. I need to go out a little bit further. No, I haven't seen it, mate. Nice. I'll look into it at some point when I do rock removal again. But that's the difference. I mean, I've looked at some places in America. You guys have got like quite. If you live in certain places, the money you can put into a place is amazing. There's some really big places in America for like that price. Right, we're going to start that line again. But yeah, I wish I could have. I wish, yeah, if anything, that I wish my money went that far, and I wish I could do something like that. I don't know how I'd afford the upkeep on it, but yeah, to do something like that in my life, that'd be amazing. Where are we moving to? That place. The thing is, if you live up north, it's a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. So it takes 1, 2, 3, about 4 rows of sunflowers to fill this thing up. I broke my personal best as well at the gym today. That's why I'm knackered. So my deadlift now is 160 kilos. I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. The upkeep would be so expensive, plus you would need a live-in maid just to keep it up. No, what you do is all the rooms you're not going to use, you just cover in plastic and lock the doors. Yeah, this is the baby harvester. That's what a lot of, like, I would say that a lot of lords, if you go to these massive properties that are owned by lords, you'll find that most of their houses they don't really use. They use like a couple of rooms and they just board the rest out because there's no point in using it all. Yeah, no, that's what happens. You get all these big places that people can't run, and they shut the basically they cover all the furniture in blankets normally. Shut the doors, so the only thing that's going to be in this room is dust, and that's literally it. It's because they cost so much to run, so they don't do it. And then you get people that they'll rent them out for like wedding venues and things because it's a nice setting, so you can charge like a couple of grand out of the wedding. It pays for a bit of the upkeep, which is a way that you find a lot of like big manor houses being run. You use them as venues. It's just because most people you have to find a way of like making money out of it. It's not easy. So if you've got like a nice house like that, you could do like, I don't know, you do like a wedding package. You do like, I don't know, 20 grand for the wedding. People can stay there. They can enjoy this, you know, do it as part of a holiday or something, or get in touch with a local minister so they can have the ceremony at the house. They can have the party at the house. You have all this done, and all you got to do is clean up afterwards. So it's not too bad. You get a couple of caterers in to like do the food and stuff, but that will comes with the price that you put on the actual venue. That's how you would market your house. Uneducated poor USA person here. Well, welcome to an uneducated UK person. To put it in, I failed. I got an 11.5 GCSEs out, two GNVQs, and then I ended up working in like retail and factories for my life. And now I'm a full-time carer. I'm living and working on this. But yeah, fun and games. It's just life though. Life throws you a curveball. You got to try and hit it at the plate. And if you can't, you just try and make a run out of it. Get to first base, take a breather, see if you can get to second right now. If you can't, have a rest and wait for the next pitch. That's all you got to do. Treat life like a baseball game. Every inning is 10 years of your life. See what you can do with it. The 7th inning stretch, by the way, is like retirement. The last 30 years after that is just like, that's you calming down towards the end of the game. Yep. Yep, I was what you call a blue collar worker as well. I just worked every job I could get my hands on because that's what I needed. And then unfortunately, life takes its toll, and you can never predict what's going to happen, ever. It's what I find funny. People try to control their own lives and control to do this, but you have no idea what's about to happen to you. You just take it day by day. You just make the best of a bad situation if that's what's going to happen. And for me, I do this. How you liking fixes in the first update? See, there's 2 people that have come in here and talked about the update. Have I done this update? I've just got, yeah. Like literally Out of War and Allbound are updating right now. I haven't seen this update unless it went through and I didn't see it go in. Properties, updates, install content updated 27th. Apparently it went in at like 1 this afternoon. I don't remember it going in. I don't even know. I can't even remember what I was doing at 1 this afternoon. Claus, go and check out your go into your properties folder, into your properties in Steam, and see if the game updated there. If not, log out of Steam and log back in. Because normally that little jolt of logging back in, yeah, it will happen. Honestly, I mean, it feels smoother. I mean, when I actually loaded in, it loaded a lot faster, which I was surprised with. So I'm going to assume that was part of the fix. Apart from that, I haven't really seen much of a fix because I don't really notice fixes if they're quite minute. Okay. Patch notes are always quite handy. Honestly though, I just play the game. I think that's my whole thing is that I'm just going to play the game, I'm going to enjoy it, I'm going to be alright. And I'm all good with it. Like I said, this season's coming to an end. Because I will be going into gold mining sim season mode for the end of the year. I will be taking a week off towards the end of it though, because I need to go like it's for Christmas. But apart from that, I'm probably going to be streaming. I want to say I want to stream like 6 days a week, but it won't be full days. It'll be like in the evenings of every day. I'm going to be trying to get as much gold out as possible. The new claim changed its price to 25 million, so that's pissed a few people off. And it makes my video look a bit like, oh, by the way, I'm lying to you. That's been fun. Apart from that, I'm alright. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, hit the like button. It's all good. Been trying to find a new suitable chair as well. So I've got a couple hundred in my PayPal now, which is where most of my money's gone this month. And then, yeah, I might wait it out until the end of next year. Maybe. We'll see how things go. Might see if I can get it on the old Argos card. Love Argos. And a chair. Yeah, I saw Andrew and was like, yeah, they're 400 quid. So I don't have £400. I have 200 quid in my PayPal, because I'm basically trying to pay back my PayPal balance, which is long overdue for me to try and, I need to like level that. Which would be handy, but it's going to take me about a year to basically pay that off. So that's going to be fun. And I've already got an Argos card like without, because we had to pay when the kids broke their beds. We bought them new cabin beds. That's what we use that for. We're now going to need upgrading. Like they're going to need upgrading in the next like 5 years, because the ones I need to get them for are going to have like desks and stuff in them. So all their amenities are under the bed, like a desk, chest of drawers, all that stuff. So it gives them a bit more room in their room. And this is the problem with like living in a council flat, is like literally they have one room, so it's trying to maximize space is not easy. I did say bunk beds, but my kids are like, they're not that responsible right now. My kids are like death sentences. So by the way, we're just going to try and jump off the highest point. Oh, fantastic. That's why they don't have bunk beds. But yeah, and the chairs are they look really good, and because they're for heavy load people as well, like me. So yeah, it's worth it. You missed it too. So the update went in and you weren't paying attention. Hey, high five. Fist bump. Welcome to being a dumbass like me. Yeah, the Series 3 went back up to 400 quid. I was hoping that maybe they'll do like a Cyber Monday sale, or, you know, I might see what happens around Christmas time. So, that might be one thing. There you go. That's why you missed it, mate. Yeah, I'll see what happens at Christmas time. But, I mean, this is why there's that thing up there is basically, there's a donation link in my description box. If you feel like you can support me, then that's basically what it goes towards, because I'm basically saving up for all my new equipment. So this is getting old, this needs replacing. That's getting old, that needs replacing. My chair's getting old, it needs replacing. And being that I'm a council scrub and I'm on benefits and I'm a full-time carer, I don't get a lot of money. So that's why is also another reason why I need to like buck up my ideas and do something better with my channel, or a new channel. I am thinking the channel could just be live streams though. I spend a lot of time right now live streaming, and I prefer it in a way because I don't have to make as many videos. I don't have to like sit here for a couple of hours and edit and do that stuff. But yeah, live stream is more interactive, and I like it. It's fun, and you guys get to actually talk to a real person. Everyone is getting old. Can we ask for body replacements? Now, the idea is to keep yourself fit, which is why I started going to a gym. Thank you very much for following over there. Game K. Hello, how you doing? Welcome. But yeah, I mean, if you're getting old, the problem with getting old is you have to like push yourself to like be better. And that's why I started going to the gym. How am I? I'm doing alright. I mean, I started going to the gym because I keep going to funerals, and it made me a little bit like, oh, for fuck's sake, here's another one. I have to go to this. I don't want to be the next box in the ground, so I started trying to improve myself. And honestly, going to the gym it's not just good for your body, mentally. Like I come out of a gym and I'm like really refreshed. My brain is just completely reset, and I'm in a different mood. I'm really happy when I go now. I should have done it like 15 years ago. I really should have. Have you upgraded your chicken coop? Yeah, well, that's what the video was going to be today. I was recording that video today. I say recording. I didn't push record. But yeah, that video, it was going to be upgrading the chicken coop, doing some odd jobs, and basically earning some cash because I'm going to need the extra money for the feed now. But yeah, that's what I was going to do. But yeah. How was my day? It was okay. I find myself a little bit more strained out than normal. That's just because of what I did today. Like going to gym and breaking personal best. That was good. In pain? Yes. Can I walk properly? Sort of. Does my back hurt? Yes. My back really hurt today. Is this trailer nearly full? If we deliver this lot off now, we'll come back for the rest because we've got like half a field to go. It's alright, we're only going over here. No work today. No, I don't. I don't have a job. I'm a full-time carer for my wife. 71% full, it's fine. We'll get rid of this lot, we'll do the rest in one go. I don't think there's enough space to do the whole thing. I ran around the map and collected the 50 golden apples in the map. That's all good. I don't know if they're on this map or two. Are they on this map as well? Or are they just on the new one? So to answer your question, Game Kate, no. Work. Well, actually, no. I'm at work every day, technically, because my job is basically to be a full-time carer, and I'm here all day, every day, looking after my wife. I deal with my kids. Most of the time, it's me. So, yeah, I'm normally up around 5 every morning. I go to sleep when I can. I'm basically a parent and a carer and everything. So yeah, it's all fun and games. Joys of life, you know. You can never predict how things are going to go, so you just do it and you carry on. How long have I been streaming? What, today? 41 minutes. In life? About 5 years. On Twitch though, not very long. Basically, I got affiliated over there quite quick, and I wasn't allowed to multi-stream, so I stopped. It's only been this year that I returned back to Twitch, because Dan Clancy went, "Hey, everyone, you can multi-stream." I was like, "Cool, I'm back on Twitch. It's all good." But I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I do videos and streams mainly over here. But yeah, most times I'm normally on about 5 years on and off. Well, like I said, I don't I didn't use okay, so there is actually bonuses. Okay, yeah, I didn't use I started streaming on Twitch about 4 years ago, and then I got affiliated, and then we were just like, well, you're not allowed to like multi-stream and stuff. I was like, okay, cool. So I stopped streaming on Twitch the day I got affiliated, and then I came back this year, because that's just how life is with Twitch. And when as soon as you're allowed to multi-stream again, that's when I came back to Twitch. But I've been on YouTube for about 6 years. Yeah, I started in 2018. Like I back then I was just learning. So I would say that 2019 is when I properly started. 2018 I was like dithering about doing different things and learning, and I went hardcore into learning. But then, yeah, I think I've just become like complicit, and I'm just chill, and I don't really care about pushing my channel as much. I just like making content. I like making videos, and I like streaming. I just like doing things. I'm too old to basically start shouting at people and doing all that hyperactive crap. I feel that if I was going to do that, it needs to be on a different channel, and I need to like start taking heroin or something, just like dose myself up. With that experience, you should become a big streamer and be earning passively. Well, I'm not. Welcome. Life is just not all about earning lots and lots of money. Life is just enjoying yourself, being happy with what you've got. But I only stream on here a couple of times a week. I'm not on here full time. I don't stream full time. I can't do full time. I've got too many responsibilities in life. I'm not that sort of person. And I'm not very exciting. I don't sit here and shout and swear at people playing Call of Duty for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't garner that sort of thing. I don't like that sort of thing anymore. I can't. That hyperactive bullshit that all these streamers do just to get views is crap. I hate that. I hate that sort of culture. It's bullshit. And so most people, I would say, when they come and watch this stream or when they come and watch my videos, I'm not the same as all those other people. I'm like, chill. If I'm gonna make a video, I'm not gonna sit there and make like clickbaity videos. I'm gonna make content to show you what I'm doing, That's what I prefer Let's Play, because it is more of a calmer way and a calmer life. I feel that I don't make my content for young people. I make my content for people who come home from work and just go, Jesus, I just want to sit down and watch something. And there's a video about like something for 30 minutes for me yabbering on in the background about something. But that's the sort of person I make my content for. I don't like that whole like OTT stuff. It would be awesome if more people watched. It really would, but it's just one of those things. Like I keep saying, joys of life. But there are more important things in life than to sit here for like 8-9 hours a day streaming. You know, I got to look after myself. I got to think of like how I can sort of like deal with me. I got to do the housework as well. Got to look after my kids. Got to feed them. Go shopping. Deal with most of the stuff that most people do, but I do it basically on my own. My wife helps when she can, but it's not all the time because she can't. Yeah, life's a bitch. But we deal with it. We carry on. Put my hat back on. Go out and do what I need to do. It's life. Enjoy it. I would say if I'd have started streaming, like, when did I was going to do this years and years ago. So back when I lived on my own. So this was like 2000 and I think that if I'd have started back when I thought about it, this is when I had an Xbox 360. I would have probably been one of the OG YouTubers, because I was thinking of making content like on my Xbox 360. That's just how it is. I would have been seen as like, oh my god, Hybrid, he's been around here since like fucking the Stone Age. Yeah, that would be me. That's how I almost started. I bought one of those little capture card things, and it was like, I've got to plug this into what? Mate, back then there were too many wires. Nowadays you just push a button, everything's stream. Cool. It's all good. I would love to learn from you because you're totally different. That's the thing, that you don't want to learn from me because I do things my way. I don't do things the way that you're supposed to. In order for you to grow a social media platform and a presence and all that stuff, you don't do it my way, because doing it my way, you won't succeed at all. We are OG compared to the young ones. Yeah, we're on retirement phase split. I'm about ready to collect, man. But if you want to learn how to like build a YouTube channel, if you're young as well, it's so much easier. But if you're looking to like build a social media platform through Twitch and YouTube, and even if you're going to attach yourself to like things like Rumble and like Kick and all the other stuff, there are people on YouTube who will literally teach you how to do this. There are gurus on YouTube and Twitch who will teach you how to build a social media platform. That's just how it is. You just go and listen to those people. They've already done it. Or you just follow an example. What you do, if you want to know how to build a successful Twitch channel, play a game that's like 3 rows down from the top, so you don't have that much high. You don't have high like people going against you for like views and stuff. And just do what Tim the Tatman does. Just shout at your screen all day and call everybody a little bitch and have a go at them and be degrading to everybody. You'll be completely fine. just have a go at everybody. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. No one will care. As soon as you can spark some controversy and get articles written about you, you've made it. You're in the big time. Don't tell them the tricks of the trade. Be a complete wanker to everybody. You'll be fine. No, that's the difference. Like, the way I built my channel was literally just by playing games and just being completely honest with people and not acting like a 12-year-old. I'm me. I'm not 12. I'm getting old, you know, and it's like, I'm just going to chill. And if people want to watch, they watch. If they don't want to watch, they don't watch. You know, you want to learn life from me? Jabus, my life was hell. Well, I say hell. For me, it was like, it was hard because of like putting myself through all the shit I did. Like when I was like younger, I put myself through a lot of stressful debt. Don't do it. It sucks. Worst thing you can do in your life. Take out loads and loads of debt. Take out a credit card. Take out everything else. Lose your second job. Go bankrupt. That'll straighten you out real fast. What was the game that got me oh my god. The game that got me started on streaming. Well, I started playing things like Call of Duty. This was when I was like, when I was trying to find my little rhythm of like what I wanted to do on YouTube. So I did things like Call of Duty. I did. It was just basically everything and anything I could think. I did a bit of Apex Legends. I did a bit of Call of Duty, but then I was looking at the people who were making content around me. I was like, I can't compete with these people. I'm not 15, you know. I don't have all this. I was, you know, I mean, this was like, I was getting old. I was like, okay, I can try this, but it's not going to work. So I decided that going into the simulation world, because I was watching people, I was watching Split, right? I watched Split and he was playing Gold Rush and he was playing Satisfactory, and I was like, this is actually pretty cool. I like this. And that's where I sort of went, you know what, if Split can do it, and I'm talking to him a little bit more, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do this. So I started doing like sim content as well, and then I was watching like people like Dre and Blitz, Diesel Designs. I've got on with Diesel really well. Diesel is chill, and I like talking to him. But yeah, I mean, Split was one of the first people I really started watching, and you know, I haven't stopped talking to him since. I've been talking to Split for about 5 years, on and off, because obviously he's busy and I dabble in being busy. A game at the end of the day, man. Like I've been through that all, and I know that I'm not doing it again. Let's put it that way. And you have done amazing. I don't. Well, I've done average. I would say that a goal, I would like to get this channel to get to 100k, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Needs a big push, basically. But that's why I keep saying I could do that whole like hyperactive crap, but it would just be a different channel. It wouldn't be what I do now. My goal is to have fun and do it for the fans. Yeah, exactly. The thing is that the channels that we've built, like Split and myself, our content is for older people. You know, like we've built our channels around the people who come home from work, the people who want to sit down with a couple of people, watch a game, talk to the person they're streaming or in their videos, and see what they're up to. We're not building our content for 12-year-old kids. Unless 12-year-old kids really like farming, and then all of a sudden they'll subscribe. But we're building our content around a different audience, because we are of that sort of like era. And the problem with building like the hyperactive content, like the clickbaity titles and everything else, is your audience drops off over time because they're getting older and they don't want to watch you act like a dickhead, basically. Sharing your experiences in life is better than just sharing one experience. So sharing one experience would be like a clickbaity title, like clickbaity thumbnail, doing all that like hyperactive, like chatty, shouty stuff that most do. Like the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. That was like the downfall, I would say, for like the younger generation, which basically just turned an entire generation full into idiots. And I would blame partially Mr. Beast. I would also blame TikTok quite a lot. But that's the difference. I don't make my content for that generation. My content is for the older guys who they've got a couple of kids. They come home, they go flip sake. I was playing Gerald wouldn't shut up today. All he did was talk about his bloody car again, yada yada yada. All I want is 5 minutes peace. And now he's got 5 minutes peace. He's going to come online and listen to me yabber on for 5 minutes whilst I'm ploughing a field. Yeah, well, this isn't my farm, but my farm is growing. It's getting there. You see my game list on Steam, you know. Yeah, I know exactly. So if you build your channel to a certain demographic, like, you know, for people who are a little bit, are you on Discord because I want to get to know? Well, I wouldn't want to be my friend, but I'm more than happy to talk to people. Like that's the difference. I'm quite happy to chill. And I'm quite happy to talk to people in my Discord because it's a public server and people can see what's being said. I don't really DM people because that can be dodgy, especially when you don't know who you're talking to. So if I don't DM you, it's probably because I'm trying to protect myself from not trying to be accused of being a paedophile, you know? And now I'm 32 and 33 on the 20. Yeah, exactly. So you're in the older demographic. Welcome to being old, zombie. Mate, the thing is when you get over, like, if you look at, like, I would say if you look at the hyperactive channels who do gaming, like the people who are just like, and today we're going to be blowing up this big bar with this tiny track. That sort of stuff is for kids. When you get to 18, you don't want to watch that crap anymore. You want to watch a slightly more chill out life, or you want to watch something that's to do with your age group. You don't want to be watching somebody trying to entertain a 6-year-old kid with flashy lights and gimmicks. And that's where the content level, that's the difference in content. You want to be basically watching your age group. And being that you're in your 30s, welcome to my age group. You're in my, like, 20-year circle. Between 30s and 50s is the most of the people who watch this channel because of the content I make and the way that I present it. That field is really taking a good ploughing. This field has taken 58 minutes to plough. 58 minutes just going up and down with this poxy thing. Jump into the game, start doing this. Yay me. So we've got this one row to go. 94% is that one row. But yeah, I mean, for now, I mean, I was playing Call of Duty up until not last year, the year before, because me and my brothers were still playing it. We're still quite competitive, but the game that I remember playing isn't what that game is now. So I can't be part of that generation who plays that anymore. It's got stupid. If I was gonna do like first person shooter stuff, I'd probably be a bit like Old Man Gaming. Not Old Man Gaming. Do you know who Grandpa Gaming is? If you've ever seen his videos or streams or anything, that will be me in like 25 years time. Yeah, it's all good. I'm always around. You're in fairness, if you want to keep up with my channel, it's best to be on YouTube. As I said, I stream normally 2-3 times a week over here, but I launch videos on YouTube a lot. It's actually the main reason why I'm streaming today, because I fudged my video up from yesterday. So from today, I recorded a video today, messed that up, and I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to stream now. Yeah, I'm 41 now. Yeah, that's what I mean. My 20. If you draw, where I am, if you draw a 20-year circle around me, so anybody who's 30 to 59 is my average person who watches this channel. And I can guarantee the average person who watches my channel comes home from work, talks to their wife, says hello to their kids, you know, gets their meals ready, pops them down to bed. They sit down 7, 8 o'clock at night and go, oh, that's another day done. That's the person that I resonate with. You're still at work. Fair play to you. I remember my job days. I actually didn't mind my job. I used to work in a factory making diamond wheels and cutters and blades, band saws for like saw houses, that sort of thing. It was I actually didn't mind it. I liked working with metal. And then, yeah, then life happened. But it was one of those jobs that you could just switch off and do. One of my favourite things to do at my job, and most people found it boring, and the reason why I actually didn't mind doing it is because I was left on my own. I used to you turn wrenches. You're a mechanic then. So for me, I used to grit bandsaws, and the longest bandsaw that I had to do was 400 feet. It was massive. In order to actually put the tape on the saw, so we didn't like mess up the actual like line of it, we had to use our third building that we had, and down one side of this building, no word of a lie, we had a strip of wood that was no longer than this. So it was about 20 centimetres from the wall, and it ran the whole length of the building. And you would basically sit on a chair with a reel of tape, and you would just go up the whole of the saw, putting a tape on this saw. I love doing that because I could put my headphones on and not listen to a single bloody idiot. It was fun. I enjoyed it. That was the difference between my job and what other people did. I liked it because I could be left alone, and I'd get paid for sticking like basically electrical tape on a saw. Okay, cool. And listen to my music at the same time. Hey dude, been here lurking to you for a while. I completely understand. I tried streaming, didn't go well. 6 months and rarely any videos. Exactly. Gave up on Twitch. That's the problem with Twitch. You have to come up with an idea of what you want to play, and then you have to try and like fit it in. So the idea is to play something that hasn't got a lot of an audience, so you grow your stream slowly. So if you're not very competitive when it comes to playing something like Call of Duty, or you haven't got like a massive like personality to push what you're doing, the idea was if you looked through like your Discord username, there's a link in the description box below to my Discord. You can click on that and go there. You'll see it, don't worry. It's basically you have to work on smaller games to start with, and you have to work your way up. Now, I tried streaming Call of Duty and Battlefield like that on Twitch, and I'd get like 2 or 3 viewers, because those sorts of games are so high in demand. They want to watch somebody who is like active the whole time, talking the whole time, not shutting up, being abusive to other players. They want to see somebody rage quit, basically. You could go down the route of like Diablo or Path of Exiles. At the moment, if you wanted to start growing a Twitch stream and you like this game, Path of Exiles would be a really good one. You would start basically building content based on Path of Exiles 2, which is going to blow the living crap out of Diablo when it comes out. So you have a reason there. But yeah, so I noticed most Twitch streamers want instant gratification. Exactly, that's the problem. So playing a game like this is really weird because people will watch this because it's a cult following game. You know, there's a lot of people who follow this game. There's a lot of people who play this game. They want to see other people play the game. It's all good. But if you're going into like high octane gaming, it's a lot harder. But then when it comes to when it comes to building YouTube content, most people who watch YouTube, they don't want AAA game streaming people except so you want, if you want to get into like a nichey thing, you do like indie, which is niche, but for some reason there seems to be a lot more people playing indie games. It's cool because the AAA games world is a pile of crap. It's really bad, and I don't like it. It's going down the hill. It's going down the toilet very fast. Let's put it that way. But doing YouTube, most people want instant gratification in videos. So the let's play gaming market is a little bit sour at the moment. There's not a lot of people who want to watch like someone like me play something like this, unless you've got a really good like way of dealing with it all. Oh good, we made some money. That's not bad. Okay, sunflower seeds are definitely the way to go for cash. Like, I just did an extra $6,000 because I finished the contract. And we're good. Excellent. Yeah, AAA gaming is in a very, very dark place right now. Thing is, I was going to start building videos around that sort of like controversial subject. I was going to do a cut because I've got my own opinions of the AAA world. I've been part of the AAA world for a really long time. That's what I used to play on quite a lot. But over my time, I can't play AAA games anymore because it doesn't feel like a game anymore. It feels like I'm basically on Twitter in a video game, and I don't really care. And I'd like to leave politics away from gaming and just chill. I had 5 fields growing sunflowers, made some real mango. What, in real life? Fair play to you. This is the thing with the gaming world at the moment is... Oh, okay, fair enough. Is the fact you said you're in 22. I read that as I'm 22 and I planted sunflowers and I made a shit ton of money. I was like, fair play to you being an entrepreneur. The problem with the AAA gaming world right now, and it all started in 2020 when the whole world went crazy. And the whole world decided we're going to listen to the crazy people on Twitter. And then the crazy people on Twitter became the people who everyone now doesn't like to listen to. And now your entire gaming world is filled with the crazy people from Twitter. And this is before Elon Musk took over. So it's the crazy people who are on Twitter before Elon Musk. Okay? Those people. Those people are running the roost. And those people are killing the game industry. Because they're trying to flood the industry with all of their own political views, their own political stamps, their own ideologies and everything else. And it's killing the industry. That's just how it is. If you don't believe me, go and check out all the games that have failed over the last couple of days, or over the last couple of weeks. Dragon Age being one of the biggest ones that absolutely failed because of its staffing problem that it has. There's a new one out. I watched a video from Smash JT TV, I think it was. Oh, I can't remember the game. But it's just about to lose a shit. I will guarantee you this game will fail as soon as it comes out. Let me go through my watch history. I will find this game for you. I need to find Smash JT. Not that one. I've watched a lot of shit today. It was today. Oh no, hold on. Smash JT. Smash JT. Okay, so the game is called Avowed. No, it's called Avowed. I'll bring it up on Steam. Steam DB. Let me find it. Avowed. Yeah, it's fine. I probably will cash them in. So at the moment, let me just pull up my this. So this is a new game that's coming out. It's called Avowed. Avowed staff photo, which should be doing the rounds. So the game looks a little bit old and rugged because it's been in development for a little while. There's one photo. It'll probably be actually in Smash JT's video. Give me a sec. Let me try and find his thing. YouTube.com. No, I can't spell because I put a comma in there. So when it comes to gaming news, Smash JT is doing it constantly. This guy is constantly in the loop. He used to be a games tester, so I listened to him quite a lot about he has connections in the industry for like doing what he's done. Where's their photo? Find it. I've seen it today as well, as the worst part. But basically, every single person who works for the main team is politically charged. Now, this game currently has 50,000 people that are wanting this on Steam. I think it will probably hit 35,000 people sold copies. And that's it. I don't think it's going to get any higher than that. And one thing that they're already having a go at is the character creation. Apparently you can't, when you were showing the game off, you weren't able to actually do, you weren't able to show the character customization. You weren't able to show the creation of the character itself because it has a pronoun section and everything else. Is like, if I see that in a game now, I see that as a red flag. I'm like, this isn't going to be good. It's worrisome. And as soon as you start seeing that in gaming, that's when you know that the studio took a turn a couple of years back and started doing the hiring of certain politically charged people. Yeah, that's how I see the gaming world. And that's my view on it all. I see it as a bad thing because ever since gaming got labelled as toxic masculinity, gaming's going downhill in the AAA world, which is why more people are now coming over to the indie world. So that's a good thing. It means people are actually looking for actual quality games instead of like having to spend 60-70 quid on a game that's not going to get them very far, and you're going to be like have like ideology shoved down your throat. That is the modern day gaming world. And yeah, I watch this practically every day. Like a new game will be announced, or it's being announced, or they're doing something else, or something's gone wrong and it's the reason why is because of this. And you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. It will be another studio that bites the bullet. The next big studio that's going to have a problem is BioWare. Have you ran the new DLC on gas? Gas? What's gas? Wokeism ruined everything, even Star Wars. Yeah. Goldman Sim. Yeah, I did a video about the DLC yesterday. You should go check it out. It shows the big beast working and everything. It's amazing. Yeah, well, wokeism is one of those things. You have to. The problem is when you label something as woke, you have to give a reason why it's woke, and there isn't one reason. There's like lots of reasons, and that's the problem. I feel a lot of people are having that actually defines it. Hello. That's because it's supposed to be cold tonight. That's alright. So for me, if a new game gets announced and I see screenshots of it, I'm like, okay, cool. You know, it's a new game, it's coming out, it's fine. If I start to read well, what I'll do is I'll watch the trailer on YouTube. If the trailer looks okay, it's fine. If you check the like to dislike ratio, and there's more dislikes to the game than there is likes, that's a red flag. So if it's got a ton of dislikes, look into reasons why. If the first reason that comes up with saying is the studio hired these certain people, blah 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 blah, that's the red flag you're looking for. And then you can sort of guess what that game is going to be going down the route of, just off that thing alone. It's ridiculous. You can predict these things now, and it's because we've seen Concord, Dustborn, Dragon Age, you know, and it's not looking promising. So this new game, Avowed, is that. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't think it's going to sell very well. One of my fave games on Steam is Gravekeeper. Gravekeeper is fantastic. It is. It's just a good game. That was one of my first streaming games on Twitch, because I wanted just to enjoy it. Yeah, it's a great game, indie game. So if you want to, indie games, I find are one of the best ways to for a developer to express who they are and what they are, and they can go down any route they want. I don't really care. It's up to them, but it's depending on the sort of crowd you're looking to appease. If you're an indie dev and you want to make a game about a gay pigeon, make a game about a gay pigeon. The people who are going to watch that and enjoy it are whatever the people you're aiming for. That's how life is. If you start playing with that sort of political infrastructure in the AAA world, there's not enough people out there who want to enjoy a game about a gay pigeon in the AAA world. Those people in the AAA world want to spend their money on a game that's going to last them 60 to 70 hours, and most likely want a multiplayer version where they go into a lobby and kick the crap out of somebody else, or stamp on their foreheads, or blow up aliens, or shoot people in the face. That is what the AAA gaming world is. And look at Fortnite, look at Apex Legends, look at Call of Duty, Battlefield. These are more successful titles. Or they want a good game of football, which is why FIFA did so well over a really long period of time. But as soon as you make a game about a gay pigeon, the AAA gaming world is going to sit there and just go, it's not really for me, is it? Number one, I hate pigeons. Number two, I ain't gay. But I'm alright buying a Call of Duty game so I can smash somebody's face in. That's the AAA gaming world. But that's what I mean. And then they sort of harp on about how they're making games for the modern audience. But there is no modern audience. The modern audience want to cave people's faces in. The modern audience are bloodthirsty animals. That's life. If there was a battle royale game that involved pigeons pecking each other to death, that would do better. When I use steering assist, I just go up and down. I don't really care. But that's gaming. That's the gaming world. You know, and that's how I see it. The AAA gaming world is a bloodthirsty pit of battle royales, stealing from people, blowing each other up, and just genuinely being horrible. That's why I enjoyed it. That's why when I was on Xbox 360, I had 100% trash talking ratio. We didn't have private lobbies. You either held your own or you cried in the corner. That was just what it was like. Welcome to gaming in the early 2000s. It was a bloodbath. Nowadays it's, oh, do you want a safe space? Are you okay? You're okay. That's all right then. It's not great. I need to go and get the trailer now. That's why I play games like this. I am 10,000 miles away from a Donald Trump sign, or a Kamala Harris sign, or a Joe Biden sign, or a, vote for Putin. I'm in the middle of a field ploughing it of stones. I don't care. It's why I play Gold Rush. It's why I play indie games. It's why I play simulation games. Because there is no construct of anything. It's just a game. Yeah, exactly. You want to play a game at the end of the day. You don't want to play anything else. So I'm sort of lost for a minute. I'm like, where the smeg am I going? Oh, over there. Right, that's where the tool shed is. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I built my channel around what I do. And that all goes down to that first question of like, what games do you play? And doing your channel this way. It's like, this is the reason why I built this channel. I built this channel to have fun and enjoy it and just talk shit, basically. And it's been alright. And I'm more than happy to talk to most people about everything. I will give you my 2 cents on a topic. Your first computer was a Commodore VIC-20. Nice. I didn't have a computer. My first sort of gaming thing that actually was owned by my family was a Master System. And then when my dad bought his Mega Drive, we inherited the Master System. And then as evolution went on, my uncle bought a PlayStation, my dad bought a PlayStation, we got the Super Nintendo, the Mega Drive, and we were good. And then as PlayStation 2 came out, me and my brother had a PlayStation. That was how we evolved in gaming. And then like my friends had an N64, so we'd go around their house and play GoldenEye. I had one friend who had a Dreamcast, so we'd go and play Power Stone. That sort of thing. Yeah. That was life for us for gaming. I didn't actually own a PC properly until oh yeah, I can't get in this. My first PC was when I was about 16, and then I started learning how to build them. And back then there were a lot more like green parts. It wasn't all like fun and games back then. It was like, oh look, there's your graphics card. No, here's your sound card. Here's this, here's that. Oh, there's too many things you have to click on. Andreas Boom, thank you very much for the 5. Oh, we're playing silly buggers now, aren't we? I will get the hang of like reversing at some point. I just suck at reversing. No, wrong way. Okay. I still remember lugging my PC around to my mates for land action. Oh, so that's why I preferred consoles back then. Consoles back then were just easier. So when I first moved out, and because when I used to go back for Christmas at my mum's house, I was up there for like a week, but it was just me. So what I would do is I'd actually put my TV in the back of the car. I'd put my Xbox 360 in the back of the car. I'd take my games with me, and I'd play games with my brother whilst I was there, because that's how we used to game. I used to take my living room with me, basically. I was like, yeah, get in. No, I don't want to do the headland. We'll just... I'm not... I don't... I did turn it on. Yeah, but my parents lived in Wales, so that's why I couldn't just lug it to their house. Oh, am I not actually... How am I not playing? Oh, it's not lowered. That would... Yep, that's definitely a problem. Right, we'll have to redo this line. I was like, why isn't it working? It's like, yeah, because I hadn't turned it on properly. It's fine. Forza Motorsport. Yeah, well, yeah. I have now. I was like, we're really ripping this. This is going really fast. Turns out I'm just being an idiot. It's fine. That's like normal. That's okay. It's alright, we'll redo this line. It's okay. I've only got like half a field to go. For single player on 360, I love Blue Dragon. I'm a big Fable fan. Fable 1, 2, and 3. I have all 3, and I love them. I'm hoping Fable 4 is going to be okay. I hope. I really hope it hasn't been ruined. But you know, it's one of those games that could have been. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there was something about Fable I just really enjoyed. I think it's just the story kept me going. Jack of Blades was a really cool character. Jack of Blades was like so cool. My brother played it on like death mode, where he killed everybody, and the only person you can't kill is the Mayor of Not Whole Glade. That's what he found out. He killed everybody apart from that guy, because you couldn't start fighting him. But yeah, that's just how like gaming was back then. I would say that back then it was more simpler on games, because we were just given something to play, and you just go, okay, cool. If I want to buy a car game, I'm buying a car game. If I'm going to buy a shooting game, I'm going to buy a shooting game. No, we never really played online. We just played games. I would say it definitely was a simpler time. It was enjoyable. Yeah. Well, nowadays, if you're on console and you're still using discs, 99% of the time in a disc now, it's just basically a server key. So you plug it in, it goes through the information. It's like, you're playing this. All right, cool. You can download all this information, and you just download it all to your console now. There's no games on these discs anymore. They're just title screens with a keygen on it. That's basically it. And it's like, that's not what gaming is. I mean, I can understand why people do it, like go digital now. But the only reason why I went full digital is because of my kids. My kids are feral. My kids come into this room and fudge around with everything when you're not here. To put this into perspective, my inhaler was sitting on my desk the other day. One of my children came in here, Logan, picked this up, which is a spacer for a child, and started giving himself sprays of inhaler for no reason. Because he could. They sprayed each other's hair with WD-40 because they could. These are my children. This is why I don't have discs. I don't have physical media because of them. I've come in here before and Logan's turned my PlayStation on. And he tries to play Tiger Woods. I'm like, right, you have, if you were good enough, you could have your own console, which they have their own console, but they prefer to come in here and use my stuff, or they'll sit in here and they'll go through Kerry's drawers, which they have done, which is why I had to give Logan a slightly lower haircut during summer, because Ollie decided to take a chunk out the back of his hair. But my kids will go through everything. PlayStation 2, my games for all games is always going to be... Need for Speed was amazing. Need for Speed Underground 2 is like the finest game ever made for like PlayStation 2. Out of all the games they try remaking this entire world, they've never done Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah, it's worth it. It's a good game. So yeah, it's the 27th day. I think we've got 7 days left until the season for Gold Rush. It's gonna be awesome. It was Most Wanted was one of them. Undercover was one of the upgraded ones that had like you were able to be the cops. I think the problem with Undercover, it had a really weird like Hot Pursuit. That's the one. So I had one of the Duff copies of Need for Speed Undercover. I never actually played that game. I bought it because I used to, when I was living in Wales with my parents, because we moved to Wales. I had to drive all the way to Carmarthen, right, which from where my parents live is like 25 miles, right. So I had to drive all the way to Carmarthen. I bought a copy of Need for Speed Underground from there, drove all the way home, put it in my PlayStation, and the bastard disc died after the 4th mission. So I reloaded the game, and the game died after the 4th mission again. So I tried it on my brother's console, because he had the same console. I tried it on his, got to the 4th mission, and the game died on that mission. I drove back to Carmarthen the same day to return the game. I was the 7th person to return that game that day, because apparently there was a bug that affected some copies of the game. And I was like, then why was it not product tested? That was really annoying. So that is the only Need for Speed game that I've never actually ever finished. In other words, lasers. No, there was no problems with the disc at all. It just couldn't accept to work, and it would die after that same. It was a brand new disc, brand new everything. There was nothing wrong with the disc at all. And it was like, why doesn't it work? It's like, oh, because yeah, it's just got a bug in it. Cool. And that was that's part of the downside to not having like day one bug fixing, because when you have a console that's not connected to the internet, you can't get these patches, which you would have needed at that point for me. little bit annoyed that time. So I got my store credit back for full price, but I was still annoyed. I'd done like 100 miles of travelling just for one game. Just made 10k selling 2 pallets of goat milk. Nice. I have just done this. Because my tomorrow job is I've got to harvest my grass and turn it into silage. So Promethean, did you like my video today? It was partially because you've spoken about that subject before and other people have spoken about that subject. Like in my comment section, I'm like, there has to be something here. And that video is partially inspired by what you've spoken about and others have spoken about as well. So, but yeah, man, it's all good. It's stupid, I'll grant you. Yeah, that's. I mean, the weird part is what should be done. Like, if the grass is longer, you should get a higher yield. I completely agree with it. But for some reason, in this version of Farming Simulator, you don't get extra money. It sucks. So yeah, I don't understand it. It should get you more yield if the grass is longer. That's just common sense. That's even physics, man. Oh look, there's more grass in my field. Yes, that means I should get more money. And more bales. No. What? I seem to get more yield if I leave it for 2 to 3 months. Well, I didn't. So that video that I did today, I did 2 cuts. One for 3 months and one for 2 months. And I got the same amount of bales. And they were both the same sizes, same size field, fertilised exactly the same. I did everything exactly the same on both harvests. And they came out exactly the same. And that bugged me. I got 14 bales of grass out of both times. Do you windrow it? Oh no, I just go for it and I just bale it up. Because in fairness, the way I do it, it's all in lined anyways. Don't have to fertilise grass when you roll it. It gives it 100%. Oh, I've fertilised it for both times. It said so basically it was dropping down to 100. It was dropping down to 50%. So I fertilised the field before I did my before I did the 2 months and before I did the 3 months. I never had to roll that field apparently. It just said it needed fertilising. So that's what I did. Both yields were at 97%. Oh, okay. Well, I did it with fertilizer, so it said it was the same. But yeah, they were both at 97% yield. Both size fields, exactly the same. And I just left 1 for 2 and 1 for 3. Never said it needed rolling though. That's the problem. It just said fertilised, so I did it. My mining crew from Farm Sim 22 has already asked me if I want to be doing mining on this one, and maybe that's fair, man. Go for it. I think we've got 2 more runs going by the size of this, and then whatever's left. All I'm thinking of, it's worth the money. It's worth the money. And then this will be my last job, and then so if I Keith, if I cut my field back now, right? That's fine. So if I cut my field and I have to bale it, right? When it says if it's only like 50% fertilized, do I just hire a roller for that and not actual fertilizer? I'm asking because that'll be my next thing I'm doing. Or anybody at this point, if I'm going to ask this question. Anybody can answer, not just Keith. Grass don't roll yet. Okay. I'll have to do it as I think I'll do it as my next vid, maybe. I don't think anybody wants to see me do that field again though, that's the problem. Because it's the same thing over and over again. The only difference at the moment in my plot is the chicken farm. Basically I now have a chicken hut. Has to be the grassland roller. The normal one doesn't work. Oh, hold on. Rollers and let's have a look. These are my rollers. So that'll be one of these, right? I think one of the mods you have does it too. Well, this one, this was brand new in today. These two, actually, you could download from the mod section that they approved today. Silage additive, that's a good one to add as well. Like I said, there's a lot I need to do, and I need to move up, so I'm gonna be like grinding this up for a couple of days, and I think what I might do is I might skip out on a video tomorrow. I might just grind the game through tomorrow, because I'm not going back to the gym tomorrow because I'm fudged from this today. I'm absolutely knackered from today. I'll probably just sit here and just farm and just gain a load of money. I may even stream tomorrow just because I can't do nothing. Grass in 3-in-1 that comes standard with the grey. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Right. Hold on. I've got one person saying it's in the mower section. I've got another person saying it's in somewhere else. Are we talking about the grassland care thing? This thing? Grass roller and weeder. Improve the yield of your grass farm. Right. Okay. Right. So I need to buy one of these things. He's saying it needs it also, even though that is a roller and a weeder. So you shouldn't need to roll your land if you're going to use this as well. See, this is the problem I have with like when this is the problem I have with my comment section. One person says this, another person says this, and it's like these are two conflicting arguments, but they both do the same thing. The Dablo is 3-in-1. Yeah, and it's only 17 grand. You can do everything with that one. What's the greatest tractor returner ever? Oh, so close. That's one thing I hate jobs when they're done before that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. We should have the choice to be able to like, do it ourselves. You know, if we want to finish it, let us finish it. Don't let me do a half-assed job, please. Let me actually do the job. Right, we've got the concrete farm. Well, the concrete factory place, top left. It's all good. Anyways, old farmer piles is nearly finished my ploughing. Looks like I'm going to get my hand down on there. But yeah, I take over. I normally take over from my AI a lot of the time because they're inept. they're just special. It's fine. Yeah, I have to do it. So the way that I normally do my field is actually how I've done it in the video. So I will mow the field down. I will mainly just use the front one because I can take my time. I'm fine. And then I bale up, the grass, and then wrap it, and then I just leave it in storage, and I'm done. Normally, if I was going to fertilize it, I literally just use like solid fertilizer. I mean, the yield's fine. That's my field. Nah, I ain't drink driving. I'm fine. Fine. So that's the difference, yeah. Instead of rolling, I was actually fertilizing. I thought that's how you had to do it. That was just it for me. I was like, okay, cool, that's it. But now if I just use that one, if I use the Dablo thing, then I don't have to do nothing else. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm just going to run that. And I've got to start getting to a point where I start buying my own equipment, because like leasing it all the time is like, oh, I have to lease this again. I have to lease this again. Leasing's not cheap as well, especially when your bill's like around 10 grand now. It's like, oh, I'm not going to get much out of this. About 400 quid, maybe. £420. Hey, and I can't move my shoulder. Oh, you bastard. Oh, it's going to be super stiff tomorrow. It really is. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah. Mission was collected. We got like 30 grand in me now. 31,000. No, I think it's just generally for what I did today. It sucked. It didn't suck. I enjoyed it, but my god, yeah. I just need to upgrade my strength power now. I need a new buff system. It's just this one's old and ruined. So yeah, this is what I'm running at the moment. That's grass. That can be harvested right now. I get a couple of these a day, which is fine. So this is like an everyday. This is how much I get in every day, right? So I get 2 of these a day. So if I stack these up for a couple of weeks or a couple of days, then I get like a full pallet full, and that's fine. And then I get one of these, which I have left before, and just like, that's okay. And then I get all these. Yummy. Not many there at the moment. Also, have you seen the size of an egg? That's a chicken egg, apparently. Well, that's what it looks like. It's the grass fundamentalist. Yeah. If I sold all my equipment on Farming Simulator 2022 and transferred Dosh, I'd be very, very. Yeah, you would, because you had all that extra stuff. Well, there we go. So this is 75% yield bonus, 50% fertilized, because the whole field is fertilized. So if I, because I can't roll the field as is, can I? Because it needs harvesting. What's in the discount section? Oh yeah. If you roll it, it kills the plants. I don't know. See, the tractor I keep running as well is this medium tractor. Oh, where is it? Where's my favourite tractor? This one here. This is such a cool tractor. This has been, when I found it, it was like, yeah, we're doing this. This one does fast. This one's quite fast. So you use the what? The Macdon. Is that on it? I was going to say, I think it's DLC. Yeah. I used to use this one all the time, but I was like, you know what, I want a medium tractor. So yeah, my medium tractor is this one here. And I'll lease this out. And then, because I'm simple, and I'm like, I like to take my time sometimes doing stuff. I don't care about how fast I mow things. But I'm not sure what the... So what's the difference between this one and the other, that's one down here? Probably not a lot. Okay. This is how I always do my field. I just drive up and down until it's all done. Okay, Evan. Thank you very much. Catch you later. I'll get this done and then I'll be probably going to do the rest tomorrow. Like I said, I've got all day tomorrow because I'm definitely not... Unless Kerry wants to go out, I'm not really doing anything tomorrow. I'm on the injury list at the moment. I'll be fine. But yeah, I need like a day's rest. After what I did today, yes, I need a day's rest. Yeah, probably. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Is it going to get done? Yes. Do I really give a rat's ass at what people think? No, not really. Because what I tend to do anyway is I tend to like go across the top and bottom anyway. So I just make sure it's all been done. But I don't really care how this is done. Actually, you're doing it wrong. You need to put you need to do this, and you need to do that. Actually, no. What I need to do is I'll play the game my way, and if you actually want to do it properly, then you can go and play it yourself, and that's all good. You can play it how you want. Then you don't have to watch a dipshit like me. You play it the way I want to play it. That's just how life is. Guess what? It's called free will. Do it the way I want. I like I said, I don't really care what people think. I'm just gonna I play the game my way and I don't care. But the rows aren't straight. It's a game. Makes your life harder? Not really. I'm pushing buttons on a keyboard. I'm fine. I do like those people because you sit and just go, no. Yeah, the tractor's not on. The tractor's not on his roof. You're doing it wrong. God damn it! That's where I've been going wrong all this time. Oh, this game is not immersive enough. I need this tractor upside down, sliding on its roof down a field, with the farmer going, "It's all right. We'll be all fine in a minute when we start." People like that really get on your nerves? No. They're just stuck in their ways. That's just how it is. You get the people who play this game like real life. Like, it has to be done this way, it has to be done that way, and that's fine. You get the people like us who are just like, alright, well, whatever. I'll put it into perspective. If somebody came into here and did the whole, actually, if you did it like this, then you'd get more money out of it and you'd be fine, then I'd be like, okay, cool, we'll give it a test, see how things go. I can only but test these theories, see how it's all good, don't worry about it. And if it turns out that the way I do it and the way they do it is exactly the same and there's no difference, then it doesn't matter. My kids are like that. As soon as they see a tractor, Daddy, there's a tractor. Yeah, I know, it's stuck in front of me. That's why we're doing 10 miles an hour. Alright? No, they get quite excited when they see things like that. Even though we live in the countryside and it's quite common. It's like, where do you live? Right next to a farm. Norfolk's a nice place. I like Norfolk. The problem with Norfolk though is I would have to live in like sort of civilization. So I'd have to live outside somewhere like Great Yarmouth, because there's people there, and I don't mind people. I really enjoyed the little I watched. It was so cool. Honestly, you are good, and I really like what you're doing. It's super cool, and I'd love to have a great conversation with you. If you're cool with that, feel free to add me on Discord, Piz211. I don't tend to. I talk to people in my Discord chat, in my actual Discord channel, because of well, the world being a dodgy place. So if you join my Discord, the link's in the description box. I can't remember if I put it on Twitch. The link's in the description box on YouTube. You can come and join my Discord. You can come and chat to people there as well. I don't tend to I don't like DMing people because it's just the way that the modern day internet is. I don't want to get accused of anything. I don't want to do anything like that. I have to, like, it'll be to a point that I sit there and just go, right, Kerry, you're going to sit here and watch this conversation because I ain't getting into trouble for shit. So yeah, if you want to talk to me, that's why my Discord is public. Anyone can talk in there. Everyone can see all the messages that get sent. I'm protecting my ass 100% because I am definitely not being accused of shit. Basically, I hate all that. I don't like the fact that there are people actively online, like, who do that on a regular basis and get away with it, and it's disgusting. And if I have to just have everything made public so people can read everything that gets said between me and somebody else, then that's how it's going to be. I ain't being accused of nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't do anything. That's just how it has to be in life. It's called protecting your ass. So yeah, if anybody wants to talk, you can talk in my public Discord server, which is linked in the description box below, and some of the people that are in this chat right now are in that Discord as well. But I don't DM strangers. That's a recipe for disaster, that is. What you need is a 10,000 horsepower tractor with a drag strip. Yes, that's exactly what we need. Maybe there's a mod out there for a 10,000 horsepower tractor, and we could gut all the fields and turn it into a drag strip. That sounds awesome. I think that actually should be a thing. Yeah, when it comes to being online, it's a very dodgy place, and even over the years of, I've had to sit here and just say, look, I'd love to sit there and just talk to people all the time, but you never know who you're talking to, and you're like, you know, this could be dodgy, this could be bad, this could be this could be that, and it's like, I gave up with the internet when it came to like chat rooms. That's where you learn your lessons. Back in the the late 90s going into the 2000s, and it was MSN chat, you had no idea who you were talking to. Nowadays you really don't know who you're talking to, and that person could be faking an entire profile just so they could get their odds off. So that ain't worth it. And that's what they were probably doing on MSN chat back then either, but that was just what we did back then. We were exploring the internet back then. We were innocent. Those times made us the people we are today. That's why we don't care. Our education was basically, hey, last night I was talking to this guy on MSN chat, right, and he told me about this thing called a blowjob, and it's what happens is a woman, and then all your friends sit there going, what? You're 13 years old, and that's what you're learning about on MSN chat because you didn't know what it was until then. That was how we got educated. Nowadays, that's why I don't talk to people online a lot. Get out of my way, you horrible tree. I think we're, like, anybody who's my age, we were the last generation that saw like adult magazines really in hedges, and we were the first generation to explore that crap online. Oh yeah, ASL. That was like that was your introduction message to everybody. ASL, and every M is looking for an F. And every single one of them wants to ask, hey, have you got big boobs? Yeah. Yeah, and that's the problem with chatting back now, even nowadays. Alright, so there we go. We've ploughed off. Oh, I can't move my arm. I've done that to be filled, and we're all good. So what I'll do is tomorrow I'll be coming back. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow morning. If I'm doing stuff, I'm doing stuff. If I'm not, then I'll be streaming. We're just going to carry on from this. But that's where I need to leave it. So what I do, the whole thing now, right, is that I bale all this up, get it off the land, and then roll it, right? And then it goes back up to 100% fertilized, because that's how it works apparently. Oh, that's going to be so stiff in the morning. I can show you what I did today. Oh no, I might not be on tomorrow night. I might be on tomorrow morning. It does depend on the wife and everything else. I have to show you what I did today. So this is the reason why I'm a little bit sore today. And I had to do this twice because the first lift was a bit crap. Alright, that's the reason why I'm a little bit stiff today. I had to do it twice. First lift was a bit wonky on one side. There you go. That's why I'm just a little bit sore. But there we go. So I'm going to save this up and I'll keep grinding tomorrow. How much was it? That's 160 kilos. That is 40 kilos more than I weigh now. So I weigh 120. But my goal is to get to 100. I want to get to 200 by Christmas, but it's not going to happen. That's probably going to be like a January thing for me, unfortunately. Because I've got another 3 weeks. I've got another 3 weeks in the gym, and then like the kids are off school, so I probably won't be able to do it this side of Christmas. No, next year, yeah, maybe. I might be able to do 200. But it's the joys of getting older. Like, as I said, if I'd have done this like years ago, I'd be in a lot better position than I am now. But this is the joys. It's like, yeah, what's that in pounds? Give me a sec. That is £352. Thank you. That's fair. Joys are. Yeah. So yeah, that's the joys. But there we go. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. And I'll be back here tomorrow. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. Have a great day. This will go into a replay. If you want to watch this again, go and watch the replay if you want to see any of the stuff I actually did today, which was mainly just ploughing fields for money. But apart from that, I'm all good. And I will see you all in probably tomorrow. So I'm going to say peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your day, afternoon, morning, evening, or wherever time you watch this. And I'll see you all later. Boom. It's fun to you.